and welcome back for another video. Oh, welcome back, guys. Welcome back for another video. I know some of you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe she did it. It's always gonna be a part of me. What's up, guys? Okay, so I want to tell you, do a quick review on this foundation that is not new to anybody, but I didn't review it, so hell, hey, okay. And that is so silly. And that is the new Fit Me Matte Poreless Normal to Oily Foundation, as well as the Dewy to Smooth Normal to Dry Foundation. Bam! So I'm going to do a review on these foundations right here. And I have these on right now. So I did do a demo like I always do, showing you how it applies. I did on this side. I used the Matte and Poreless Normal to Oily Foundation. On this side, I used the Dewy to Smooth. Now, let's talk about it. The Dewy to Smooth is nothing but a repackaging of the one that they came out with a long time ago, which clearly I have and I've done a review on. And you guys know how much I did love this foundation. And when I say did, I don't mean so I don't like it anymore, because I still do. The formula really hasn't changed too much, not at all. However, if you're an oily girl, you should be electrocuted the moment you try to touch this stuff, because you are literally going to look like a grease monkey. Not monkey, monkey, if you use this stuff. Like, don't do that. But for us or dry girls, it actually is really nice. It gives you a really pretty dewy look. It reminds me a little bit of the Lumi, and it also reminds me of the MAC Moisture Foundation, because it's a really dewy foundation. So to, give my oily girls some love, they came out with the Matte Poreless Normal to Oily Skin Foundation. Now, what can I say about this? They say that it's, it's supposed to minimize the appearance of pores. It really doesn't change anything. It just, I can't read all that because it's, they too small. I can't see it. I don't know what's going on with my eyes. I can't say. I don't know. But I do think that this is a beautiful finish. It is matte, a little bit too matte for me. Matte, if you love a matte face, yes, you have no problem with this. I found these in my local Rite Aid for about $7.95, something like that. So about $8. So together, $16, no big deal. Normal to dry and normal to oily. Personally, I recommend using them together, and I did use it today, and I don't care what you say, my face is off the chain beat. Especially just the foundation part. I put this foundation on about 12-ish today, and it's like 7, almost 6:30, 7 o'clock, something like that. And the foundation still does crease. So I'm not going to make it seem like it doesn't crease, because it definitely does. I suffer from frown lines, smile lines right up in here. So I noticed that it does crease up in here. I definitely would recommend using this with a good primer. And I know some people will be like, she only get your life, but if you can get your hands on a good primer, like something from Benefit or Urban Decay or even a MAC primer, and the only reason why I'm saying this because this is a little lower in quality than you would your higher end foundations. However, I'm being honest with you, sometimes the finish of these look a little bit better. These foundations here are what I will wear on my everyday. I'm not touching my expensive stuff just to go to my son's school or to do some running around or, something like that. These are perfection for every day. Like I said, if you're oily, I would definitely use the Matte Poreless one. It has a beautiful finish, and it doesn't necessarily have to be have to be set. I personally would, just because it's almost like in my mind the next step to do. But personally, it does leave a really nice finish, and it does last for quite a bit of time. But you will have to go in, especially if it's a long amount of time, because you will have some creasing on your face. I don't care what they say, you will have some creasing on your face. For us dry girls, I love the dewy finish, but sometimes it can be a little bit too dewy. And I like a matte face, but I don't want to be too matte. These two together were only $16 when my NARS foundation was $48 for one. These are 1 fluid ounces, which is pretty much average for what you're going to get from the drugstore. It's not too runny and anything like that. I personally like them. There's nothing I can say necessarily bad about them. The only thing is that they will crease. I do find creasing a little bit right around my mouth, right up in this area that's constantly moving, and definitely around my smile lines. But as far as the finish on my forehead and everywhere else, I have no complaints about this foundation whatsoever. There's only been 2 foundations that I really love from the drugstore, and it's always been this one and the L'Oreal. Now, who says that? Where is it? I really do still like the L'Oreal Infallible one, Pro Matte one. I still do like this one, don't get it twisted, but the truth is, if I had to choose, for me, I would choose these because I've worn these and I really, really love the finish. This is probably one of the most natural drugstore foundations I've ever used, and I mix them. So it's not like the only thing that sucks is that, of course, they don't come with the pump, so you waste so much product. The only benefit to that is that they're from the drugstore. So you only spending $8. It's great quality. I love it. Now, it does come with a powder. Personally, wait, let me find this. Hold on. Okay. So, and I also had the other Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free, the tube one. This one, I hated it. Just being honest. Just to let you know, I hated this one. This one's supposed to have like the little matte thing in the middle to keep you matte. That was a joke. But I do have the powders, the matching powders. These are the old ones. I didn't even bother getting any of the new powders because I don't know how much different the formula is. I got 355 and 315. 315 is what I was using to highlight underneath my eyes, or what I thought I was going to wind up using to highlight under my eyes. But the truth is, what I started doing is, you can see I went to pan on this one because I was using this to set my under eye concealer, and it worked perfectly because it wasn't too light and it wasn't too dark, and it was a perfect match. So I really like this to set my under eye concealer because it just toned down the concealer that I had and set it really nicely. I just had something else that popped into my mind to tell you about these. Turn, don't you hate when you do that? You have something in your mind, and if you can't say it right then, it'll like leave, and then you try to go back to recall and you can't. Is it just me? That's just me? I'm just saying. But yes, I really do like this foundation. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I want you guys to know about this foundation? Please don't get it twisted. It definitely will crease. I think that's my #1 thing, but I love the finish. But I use my Real Techniques stippling foundation brush to apply these, and I love it because it gives me such a beat look without being too it's just beautiful. I just love it. I don't really like the sponge with this one because I feel like the sponge, it soaks it up a little bit too much. I really do like my stippling brush from Real Techniques to apply this. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? I don't think so. I don't think that, even if you are not a person that's really into foundation, I still want you to pick this up. It's cheap enough for everybody to put this into your arsenal. You were like, oh, that's what it was. It was the color. I got 355 coconut. That's the only other thing I don't like. It's like, why does this color, the darkest color is coconut? You know, like, I have darker sisters than myself, and I know that there's other sisters lighter than me that's not quite as light as the next color up. So why don't they have more colors? The problem with me saying that is, why does this work on everybody? I don't know what the hell is in this, but it literally will match your skin tone regardless of how light or dark you are when it comes to 355 coconut. I don't know, but it does. I really, really like this. I think the color matches me pretty good. I didn't have to do any color correcting. All I did, this is the same color, even though they do look like, it does look like this one, the matte poreless, is slightly lighter than this one, but it says, they both say 355. However, I really, really like this. Definitely go check this out. I really like it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to check out my description box and check out all my previously recorded videos. I need y'all support to go and check those videos out and thumbs up this video and those as well. I love you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the very next video. Guys, please remember, being a beautiful dreamer is so much more than about showing just how beautiful you are on the outside, but it's about showing just how beautiful you are on the inside. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the very next video. Mwah.
Oh, so I moved on, girl. You were laughing at me, now I'm laughing at you.
After videos. So be sure to leave your requests down below. What you want to see? I'm in a video with it. So leave them all below and I'll get to them. Okay. So enough rambling. So here we go. I received an email from